We first told you last night about a state audit that uncovered schedule swapping. Lackawanna firefighters were getting paid for shifts that they didn't work. Who's being held accountable? Well, Call for Action's Al Waters investigates.
The state audit takes aim at the fire department's long-standing practice of shift swapping, which has turned into an accounting nightmare. Listen to how Mayor Jeff Szymanski describes it.
Trying to follow through where it started from to where it's going and who took over for who has earned overtime, who has finished their normal obligations before they move on to helping someone else.
Shift swapping works this way. Firefighter A working a 24-hour shift asks a co-worker to cover for time he wants to take off, say 6 hours. A gets paid for the 6 hours he didn't work with the promise of making it up later. Firefighter B works the 6 hours but doesn't get paid. Problem is, city officials admit some firefighters never make up the time and aren't penalized for it.
And as long as that shell game continues under the normal paper process that we're using, we're going to get lost in the maze.
With those discrepancies, the audit found firefighters receiving close to $120,000 over 5 years they did not earn. Firefighters, though, are questioning the accuracy of the comptroller's report, and union leaders are wondering aloud why they were never consulted.
When the firefighters come in, the proper paperwork is filled out by the captains. And when the chief picks it up and leaves here, we don't know what goes on up at City Hall.
What does the state comptroller have to say about the shift swapping? A spokesman issued a brief written statement saying, in part, while firefighters need to be provided reasonable flexibility, the city must do more to accurately account for time worked and improve tracking policies. In other words, the comptroller is calling for the city to modernize its bookkeeping. The state doesn't believe there was any criminal wrongdoing, nor do they believe any disciplinary action is warranted. You can find a link to the full audit report with our story at WIVB.com. Al Waters, News 4 at 6.